Hello, friends. This is another episode of Empire of Lies, where we discuss manipulation and disinformation in the Russian media. 12 Minutes of Fear, the evening show 60 Minutes with Olga Skabeeva, has once again devolved into political theatre of the absurd. This time, the central plot was the 12 minutes, during which 3 Russian MiG-31s allegedly violated Estonian airspace. It would seem that in adult politics, this episode could be calmly discussed, the radar data verified, and the incident closed through diplomatic channels. But in the 60 Minutes studio, it turned into an apocalyptic spectacle, where every minute of the Russian flight was presented as a challenge to NATO, and every remark by the host confirmed the inevitability of conflict between Moscow and the West. Emotions instead of facts. It's no coincidence that Skabeeva frames her narrative around the word panic. There's hysteria again on NATO's eastern flank isn't a description of the situation, but an invitation to the viewer to feel superior. Russia, they say, coolly carries out a scheduled flight, while Europe is once again thrashing around, invoking NATO's Article 4, scrambling fighter jets, and creating a buzz. The viewer is fed a simple emotional narrative. Russia is calm and rational, while Europe is hysterical and dependent. Against this backdrop, any European decision, be it a discussion of sanctions, consultations in Brussels, or statements by Czech and Lithuanian politicians about the possibility of shooting down Russian planes, is presented as a sign of weakness, not strength. The logic of the NATO test. Particular attention is paid to the thesis, Putin is testing the West's resolve. This is nothing new. Kremlin propaganda has long played on the idea of a test. But in Skabeeva's presentation, it turns into a psychological operation. The studio emphasizes Europe's supposed failure. It responds adequately but not sufficiently, discussing but failing to act. Thus, Moscow is portrayed as a strategic player that sets the rules of the game. Today, MiGs are flying, tomorrow drones, the day after, transponders are switched off. A danger for Europe. It's important for European viewers to understand. Such broadcasts aren't just Russian television. They're a tool aimed at you, too. Every joke about NATO hysteria conceals an attempt to undermine European unity. Every mention of Article 4 conceals the Kremlin's hope